Hi, I'm Morgan, and this is the 1000 Scenes Project, and improviser number 36 of 1000 is Dale Wells. Hello, Dale.
Hi, Morgan.
Thank you so much for doing this.
I am lucky number 36.
Lucky number 36. And our suggestion for lucky number 36 is body, B-O-D-Y, body.
I'm impressed with your body of work.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I really enjoy coming to colleges and giving lectures. It's nice to hear that young people like my work.
Uh, it was an honor to find that you were available to give a talk today. Can you just remind me of the topic, please?
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. It's European economics. I'm sorry, I thought you were the student body, the president of the economics club here.
I, I am. I have had three presentations in a row, and
Oh,
and I've had.
I
I just
understand. I
want.
remember college. It's a hectic time.
It is, yeah, and we have exams next week, so
Oh,
my mind is literally in six columns.
oh, six columns, as it were. I see. Yes, the mind is a lot like a spreadsheet often. So I guess will more people be coming? Because it just seems to be an empty lecture hall right now. Is that? And it's just about to start. I thought. Is that?
Right. So we had a sign-up sheet.
Okay.
Didn't get circulated.
Oh, okay. It was an oversight then. It was
Uh,
sign up.
I it wasn't an oversight, unfortunately. I found out uh, the students here don't want to focus on European economics,
Oh,
but I do.
oh,
I
you. Oh, all right.
I
Uh,
love I love the way that the French are handling their numbers.
yeah, yeah. There's certainly quite a lot to be learned from it. But I was under the impression that I'd be giving more of a lecture. I mean, I prepared. I have the PowerPoint presentation we discussed over email, and I could just, will really just be speaking to you then? Is that it's more of a discussion?
I, I have been promised that Professor Atkins will join at some point,
Oh, Professor
but
Atkins.
I'd like to assume that you would give the same lecture whether it was one or 1,000 people.
That's a fair expectation. And as long as not to be blunt about it, but as long as the honorarium is waiting for me at the end of the lecture, I will do $5,000 worth of speaking. So as
Uh,
well as being thrilled to speak with someone who has a passion for the subject.
I really need to pass. So I'm glad that you could make it. You will be
I'm
you'll be
sorry,
a
I don't know what you mean
boon.
by pass. This was arranged with my secretary. The agreement was I would come here and give a lecture for my standard honorarium, and it seems that you may have, understandably under circumstances, made some mistakes in the planning of it. But I will need the money.
The money isn't an issue.
Oh, it isn't. All right.
Oh, no, no, no. Money is never an issue. This is economics.
So you're saying it's not so much the fact of the money, but the way that the money feeds into a larger system.
Indeed. I recognize that an upfront fee honorarium for you, $5,000, is a lot for one person, but this will be distributed over my grade point average.
My fee for the lecture will be distributed over your grade point average. I'm not.
Not not the fee. Not the fee. Me taking this extracurricular lecture with you, you're renowned. And I know that it will help me when I go to write my final exam,
Oh, I'm glad. I'm
understanding
glad.
further the European economic system. I know that it's just going to pay off dividends in the end.
Great. So that's great as far as you're concerned.
Right.
But as far as the money that's due to me
Well,
for
let me just
traveling
transfer.
from upstate down to the city, it's a 3 hour travel, and I do have other things I could be doing. I mean, I'm not clear. So I will be getting paid, or I will not be getting paid?
I can give you the money now. I can write you the check. I can e-transfer you. I can,
Oh, email would
however
be
you would
fine.
like.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being focused on the pay. I just when I found out that you were passing on a lecture, my head went to my own personal economics, the finances of paying for incidentals and the electricity bill and whatnot. So that's fine. As
I
long
know
as
that, yeah, I understand. It seems very pound foolish from your perspective. I understand that, but you're cheaper than some of the other lecturers that I would try to arrange.
oh well, I'm glad to be a bargain then, I suppose. Are they
Well,
charging
and that's
much higher prices, or I wasn't
oh,
aware with
oh,
that.
by at least half.
Oh,
While you are esteemed, and I am looking forward to this lecture you have, your rates are, I don't know how you live.
okay. Now, okay, I have to stop you for a second. So I will be giving the lecture then, because I thought you had passed on it
Oh,
earlier.
no, no, no.
Again, what I was
No, no,
expecting
no.
was I'd show up and give a lecture for a lot of people, and then get
Right.
my typical payment for it. And it seemed like you were saying for a while that then no one would be listening to it, and then I
No,
wasn't
no,
going to get
no.
paid, but I am going to get paid. But
Oh,
you, so there is. Okay, yes, you explain to me.
Dr. Phillips,
Yes.
you are here to give a lecture, and I am here to listen to your lecture. And
All
if
right.
your lecture is in how to not confound or conflate the system, I will listen to that. And I have your money. That is your concern, and my concern is the knowledge. There's going to be an equal distribution on both ends.
That fantastic. Couldn't have it any other way. Uh,
Uh, I
oh,
will have to get a projector for the PowerPoint unless you can do it on your laptop.
I could do it on my Is that clock accurate up there? Is that
Oh,
on the wall?
yep. Yes, it is, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I actually have to catch a train. I didn't realize must have been talking for a while now. This is
Well,
awkward. I don't know that I actually have time to give the lecture now.
well, are you trying to renegotiate the deal? I mean, we
No,
have not had any lecture.
no, it's true, and I don't expect to get paid. It's not a fair. It would not be an exchange of. I realizing I do not have time now, and I have to get back to the train station.
No, I don't want to give you a bad Yelp review or anything, but I mean, you came all this way and you haven't lectured on anything.
Well, I don't know if that's entirely my fault. I think it was a fairly confusing setup. I mean, I've been waiting in the other room, and then I came in expecting to see a crowd of people, and it was just you. And we've now been negotiating the terms of it for basically the entire duration of the scheduled talk. So, do you have my book already? I can give you a complimentary copy of my latest book.
Sure, but I mean,
How now, Europe? I don't know if you have a copy, or I could sign it for you. Yeah.
I must say that of all of the lecturers that have attended this series, you've tried to balk on this the quickest.
The quickest. So this is something that happens with the other lecturers as well.
Well, as I said, you've been the cheapest so far, but maybe that's because you quit so quickly. I mean, you're kind of like the German economic system. You're just
Okay, well that's going too far. I am nothing like the modern German economic system. That's
I'm
if
saying
you
that
had read my book, you would know that. So clearly, you have not read How Now Europe.
I have not yet read it. I was expecting to get it as part of the lecture series.
You know what? I'm going to say
it's
this to you, and I again thank you for not. There is not a huge demand for economics lecturers on the college circuit right now. But I have to say to you that if you get into this negotiation with every lecturer who comes, and I assume fail to actually drum up an audience for them, I don't feel ashamed that I caved the quickest, because you should not be putting lecturers in this position to begin with.
But I want to hear your lecture.
Yes, but you can't just have private lectures. That's not a lecture. That's tricking someone into coming and having a conversation with you. It's a sad and weird thing to do. You're a sad and weird young man.
But I have money, and money makes the world go round.
Well, as an economist, I know that to be 100% true, but it may make the world go round, but it doesn't make people not sad and weird. I'm sorry, I've
I
clearly
like
hurt
to
your
think of
feelings.
myself as artistic
Artistic.
and artistic, and that side of myself, I try to I try to exclude that from my everyday life because economics matters so much more.
Mhm.
I try to channel the lonely into art, which isn't going to make money and shouldn't matter. Therefore, I'm
So
sorry.
this is
You said you had
more of an sort of an art, like a happening, rather than a lecture. Is that what you're saying? This is sort of an art project of some sort. I'm part of your.
yeah, yes.
Okay, well, congratulations on an interesting art project. It's only witnessed by the two of us. I don't know how successful that is. I'm not an artist myself. Again, more of an esteemed economist. Uh,
And thank you again for joining. This has. It's nice to talk to somebody.
I'm well. Uh, I'm glad that you're satisfied with it. Good luck on finals, and enjoy the book.
Thank you.
Um,
Could you make it out to my mother,
oh, absolutely. What's her name?
Margaret?
Margaret. Uh, your son is a nice young man
That's perfect. Yeah, yeah. Tell her that.
with lots of friends. I'll put that.
Yeah.
It's nice for mothers to believe that sort of thing.
Dr. Phillips, thank you again. Can I give you an honorarium of the honorarium, even though we didn't have the lecture?
Oh well, no. I mean, maybe enough to cover the train ticket would be great. But I don't want to. Again, I didn't lecture. I mean, unless you feel that you learned something from this interaction.
I did. I learned that if I call it an art project, I'm going to pass my humanities courses.
Oh well, I'm glad it does feel useful. I mean, I suppose whatever you may name your own price. I suppose if you however useful you feel, if you wanted to, I wouldn't turn it down.
Perfect. Let me just send you an e-transfer right now.
Oh, fantastic! Yes, Venmo is fine, or PayPal would be. I use both. So
Great. Great. Send.
thank you very much. I'll just. Oh, $25. That's okay. Well, thank you very much. $25. That's. I said name your own price. And that's what you did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I've got to catch that train. Good luck.
Good luck to you too.
Thank you. Blackout. Thank you very much, Dale. Very fun.
Oh, thank you.
Dale, is there anything that I can plug for you in the description of the video?
Certainly, I run a monthly show called Holodeck Follies. It's a Star Trek comedy show. We have a parody of Star Trek, and then we also have variety acts join us for those people who hate Star Trek, and that happens the first Wednesday of every month.
Excellent. I'll put a link to that in the video description.
Great.
Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Thanks, and good luck with the rest of it.
Thank you. Take care.